Hello. Hello, Indian women in Dubai. Girls, if you can see us, if you can see me, if you can hear me, can you just say a big hello? So I know I'm audible, I am visible. I can see people joining us. Very excited to bring another Coffee with Rima session today. We are going to meet a woman entrepreneur who actually works every day with kids, and I'm really excited to bring her story to you. So, but before we start, I really want to see some hello Rima, so I know I'm audible and everybody can hear me. Hey, hi Vidisha, hi. Thank you so much. Vidisha, am I audible? Is everything fine? Is the background fine? Wow, so I can see people joining us. That's great. So live from Tapito's nursery, we are bringing to you the Coffee with Rima session today. I'm here with an inspiring Indian woman, a woman I actually met last week and I was really impressed with her, Forum. So Forum attended the small business meetup last week and I got to hear her story of why she loves working with kids. And we thought it should be something which we should share with the whole of IWD. Why just keep it to herself essentially? So I'm sitting here right in Tapito's nursery. We're going to take a nursery tour later on, but first I'm really going to talk to Forum and talk to her about her passion of running the nursery and why she's doing what she's doing. My mission of running Inspiring Indian Women series and this Coffee with Rima is to bring to you stories of women who are as normal as you and me, but actually have inspiring stories behind them of why they are doing what they're doing. So today is one of those sessions, and I'm pretty sure by the time we finish this session, you will be mighty impressed with Forum and her whole team. So before taking any more time, I'm going to ask Forum, say hello. Hi. We're going to start with a very small introduction. So I'm going to ask Forum, tell me, what did you do before Tapito's nursery and why did you start it?
Hi.
Yeah, you'll have to be loud. Yeah.
Hi Rima. Hi everyone. So I come from the corporate background. I used to work with different companies, work on HR and marketing. I did my bachelor's and master's in India, and after the corporate life I wasn't feeling so good, so due to some health issues I decided that okay, I need to change my lifestyle, and I was looking for something that I was really passionate about. And the funny thing is that I listened to my mom on a lot of occasions.
Mummies are always right, I think.
100%. And
Yes.
especially her instincts when they kick in, it's
Yes.
like, yes. So she was the one who guided me towards teaching. She's like, you always liked to be the teacher, even when it came to like role play, or if I had to teach my younger sibling and cousins. So she's like, why don't you try this? You try an internship. If you think you can get along with kids, then go ahead with it. So I was like, fine. I did an internship. I worked with NGOs, then with one, second, third one, fourth one, couple
Wow.
of them. And then I was like, you know what, I would rather have some training on this, because it was very instinctive, but at the same time, sometimes the professional part, it really helps when we go for degrees or when we go for certificate courses. So then I decided, okay, fine, let me choose a country. It was a decision between Singapore or Dubai.
Wow, okay. I'm glad you chose Dubai.
Yeah, me too.
We get to meet you, yes.
Me too.
Okay.
So I came to Dubai. I did my master's, a repeat of it in Middlesex University.
Wow, okay.
My specialization were children with special needs
Okay.
and coaching and mentoring early years.
Wow.
So early years is basically children from the age of, you can say, 45 days to 6 years.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to show you the baby area very soon later in the nursery. It's really cute. And right now we are sitting in the FS1 classroom. Very well set up classroom actually. Before we move on to the next question, can I just do an audio check? Girls, if you can hear us clearly, can you say yes? Just so we know we are audible and both of us, you can hear us correctly and loudly. So can I get a yes if you can hear us? Hey, hi, I can see lots of people joining us. So for those who've just joined us recently, we are live from Tappy Toes Nursery, and I'm sitting right next to the founder of Tappy Toes Nursery, Forum, and we are going to talk more about Forum. So Forum just introduced that she's done all that everybody wants to do. She's done corporate life. She's done a lot of internships in nursery training and lots of related, and then she's double masters, I think, with Middlesex Nursery. So essentially, I think, Forum, my next question to you is about this nursery, right? So from what age do you take the kids, and how do you support the parents in the whole, settling the kids in the nursery area?
So in the nursery, we take children from the age of 45 days.
Wow.
That's
really tiny, yeah?
Yeah, they're so small. And the best part is we get to see them grow from that 45 days till the age of 6 years. It's pretty amazing process.
Yes.
And we are with parents with every step, whether it comes to breastfeeding, whether it comes to teething, diaper training, their learning, writing, all of it.
Wow, awesome. And it's a magic number. How many kids do you have in this nursery today?
Right now we have 10 kids still here, and throughout we have 45 children.
Yes. It's a really busy nursery, girls. Awesome. I'm sure you have a wait list for next year already.
Yes.
This is beautifully set up, and she has 45 kids every day. And the nursery starts at 7 in the morning and it goes on till 6 in the evening. And abhi 6 o'clock ho chuka hai, but I can still see kids downstairs. So Forum and I are sitting on the first floor of the nursery right now. I think sending your kids to nursery is a big challenge or a big decision for the parents, right? So, and one of the most important topics here today, which I'm sure you and me and every mom worries about, is safety, right? COVID hai, itne sare bacche hain, we don't want to expose the kids to other kids, right? So from what does the nursery do specifically to make sure everything is safe and secure for my kid to come out of my house and be in other kids? And what do you do? What does the nursery do about it?
So we know safety comes first, especially in the current situation. Previously also we had protocols for their safety, hygiene, cleanliness, but now because of COVID, we have a long process to go through. I'm sure you also saw this. When you come in, we sanitize you from waist below. We change your shoes, or if parents are coming in or if any adult is coming in, we let them wear shoe covers. For us staff members, we keep extra pair of shoes over here.
Wow.
Which stays in the nursery along with pair of clothes. In case there's any incident and we need to change clothes, we request the same from the parents. Because children are, you can say, a little messy. Mm-hmm. So they need to change clothes at times.
Absolutely.
They love painting, they love arts and craft, messy play. So what we do is we tell parents, please send extra clothes. Apart from that, in COVID times, what we do is we make sure that children have social distancing in class. It is a dream, but yes, dreams do come true.
Yes.
We are able to keep them at distance. They have group play as well. It's not like, the child is going to be alone and feeling like, oh, I'm here, I'm away from my friend. No. They have group play, they play in groups of 4, they use the play area. We have amazing toys, facilities that they can take advantage of. Apart from that, one of the biggest thing is that we have an isolation room, which is part of the DHA protocol for opening the nurseries. That means if any adult or child is not feeling well, they will not stay with others to, maybe if in case they are, then spread the infection more. They will stay in the isolation room. Parents take more steps to come in within 1 hour, and they pick up their child, they do the test. And till date, we haven't used it. So touch wood for that.
Touch wood, absolutely. Touch wood.
Yes, but we have had really good success with this. And you can say our parents are also very much, you can say, cooperative. And they also encourage their children to, wash their hands, sanitize. Whenever they go out, they put the kids with mask on. So it's a very good way that parents are also helping us in the whole process.
Awesome. I still have a question for you, Forum. Why is nursery important in a child's growth? Why can't I teach my kid at home? Why should I send him to a nursery environment?
This is the $1 million question, I can say. Why parents think they need to pay the fees, and why should they send the child?
You? Exactly.
Frankly speaking, the reason why every child needs to go to a nursery is because that's their first point of contact with other children. You know, you can say, oh, I have kids in my building, they're playing together, but they're not at the same age group. And if they are, they still don't have that social environment, using toys, using educational resources, having a teacher to guide them through activities. It really makes a difference when there is guidance given and when they learn something on their own. It's the same way we learn cooking, you know. If we have some YouTube videos or we learn through a chef, there's a difference between them, because the chef will, customize things for you. The chef will guide you in every step, but YouTube, you'll have to guide yourself that, oh, I need to pause, I need to, learn.
Yeah.
The same thing works for children in the nursery. The reason why they come over here is because they learn in a very structured environment. At the same time, they are free to learn whatever they would like to explore. We have FS1 and FS2 in the nursery, which is for parents who are looking to join the big school without actually joining the big school first. Because when you go to the big school, some of the things they ask is that your child should be eating independently, your child should know how to use the washroom by themselves. No matter how much parents try at home, it usually doesn't work out.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Potty training, oh, that's
You
not
need to
used.
have an other external environment where the children are independent enough.
Yes.
So that's where the nursery comes in, because here we teach them independence, how to socialize. They learn lots of manners and etiquettes, and early years their brain development takes up to 90%, up to the age of 5 and 6 years old. So when we give them a very nice comprehensive environment in terms of manners, in terms of emotional support, stability, if a child feels that, oh, maybe I cannot do this, maybe the reason why we are here is we tell them, no, you can do it, let's try a couple of times together.
Yeah.
So they build that confidence, they have that amazing feel that yes, I can achieve anything that I want. And that usually comes when children go to a nursery.
Yes.
But if you directly choose school, trust me, there are a few steps that you'll be missing out. And if you compare a child who goes to a nursery and the child who hasn't been to a nursery but has to be, is joining school first, you'll see a lot of points which you might think, oh, maybe this can be worked on, that can be worked on. So a lot of discrepancies show up when you see the child going to year 1 or standard 1 as per the Indian curriculum.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would agree. I'm a mom of 2 kids. My first one went to nursery at 1 year old, and then he was there until he started FS1 in a big school. And my daughter is 2 right now, and she also goes to a nursery.
She should be here.
Only if I lived closer to you, I would have sent her to this one. So I guess, girls, I really want to keep this a very open session. So if you are a parent of a little kid, if you have any questions regarding holistic learning, regarding why you should be sending why or why not you should be sending your kids to nursery, either ways, I'm sure Forum will be very happy to take any questions. So please feel free to ask your questions, because we really want to keep this a very interactive session, right? Can I get a yes if you're watching this and both of us are audible and we're loud enough for you to hear and the video is clear? Can I just get a yes? Just doing a quick sense check here, and I'll just in the meantime look for any questions that they are there. There was one question which I noticed. Where is the nursery situated? You should give the full address, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give the full address.
Yes.
It's in Karama. It's pretty much near to the Emirates Post Office. You just have to go a little bit straight, and then you'll see the Amer Center. From the Amer Center, take the left, and then the first right. It's even if you put it on Google, Tapito's Nursery, we have a pin set up, so you can directly drive to the location, or you can walk if you're nearby. Yes.
Yeah. And are nursery tours allowed?
Yes, but not while the children are
Not
here.
while the children here.
Yes,
Yes.
we have tours on evenings after usually 6:30, because even though our time is 6,
Yes,
still there are kids around.
Still kids around, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I have to say one of the most flexible nurseries I have seen. We decided to start this live at 6 o'clock, mainly because we knew there would be kids in the nursery, and by 6 o'clock they should all be home. But Forum is really generous to all the parents, and there's kids still playing downstairs, and it's 6:30, almost 6:20 there. So there you go. You won't find a nursery as flexible as hers, I'm sure. Let me check if there's any other question. Can I just get a yes if we are both audible? Hey, hi Tina, how are you? Okay, so, Forum, we have another question for you. What's the correct age to send kids to nursery?
Having a loan, this is a very tough question,
Yes.
to be honest.
Yes.
But if I answer really honestly, the good point is 1.8 years.
Okay.
That's 1 year and 8 months.
Okay.
The reason why we say this is because 2 years is the first checkpoint for a child.
Okay.
The reason why we say checkpoint is because they need to have certain milestones that they need to meet in terms of their development, speech, in terms of their fine motor skills, movement, all of those. And in nursery, when a child turns 2, we do the check for them. And in case there are some red flags or some things that are not being met
Yes.
as standards, then we mark it. In the next 3 months, we follow up on it, and the same we keep on doing. And if we see that for more than 6 months, if this is happening,
Yes.
then we recommend to parents that let's seek some outside help.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
early intervention is the key. If you know from an early age, you can correct it to the age of 6 and 7, and the rest of the life for the child will become easier. But if you suddenly find out at the age of 5 and 6, we have
Yes,
parents and they
yes.
struggle a lot
Yes.
at this age. It would be better to start at an early age and find out and get that help that's needed
Yes.
rather than going for a later help.
Absolutely. I think I'd agree with that. It's better to get help early, and I think what I find is nurseries provide that external environment that the kid needs to grow when they need to learn about discipline, about socializing, about their general social skills, which they might not be getting at home, right? So nurseries provide that environment for everybody. There's another question which I saw, which was coming. Hi, Forum and Rima. Priya, hi, how are you? There's a question. Do you provide transportation?
Yes, we do. In fact, because of COVID, we have kept it at 50% right now. So if we have a bus of 26, only
Okay.
12 kids, because one, we have the bus driver and we
Yes.
have a bus attendant who specially takes care of children, and she takes your temperature and the child's temperature when you are
Wow.
giving the kid to us.
Wow, yes.
Otherwise, we don't let them on that. If you don't let us check, we are not taking
Okay,
you.
so yeah, get ready for temperature checks every day. But yes, transportation facilities are important, are available, and I think you can get in touch with Forum to work them out for your specific area. I'm sure they can arrange it wherever you are, essentially. What's the next comment? Oh, Priya is saying, I wish this was available when my daughter was little. Great initiative for working parents. Absolutely agree, Priya. I think especially for working parents, I think we all definitely need nurseries. But even if you're a stay-at-home mom, I just feel your kids need a little bit of an external exposure, which they do not get at home. That structured learning environment, especially as a child is getting ready to go into school, is very, very important for the kids to settle down in a safe way, in a way they feel comfortable in, rather than just going to the big school, right? That's a big thing for the kids.
I would like to add
Yes.
something in between.
Yes.
We all, like, especially since this being an Indian group,
Yes.
and I can say this, as Indian parents, we know that, okay, I want my child to know alphabets, numbers,
Yes.
colors, shape. That's beautiful that you're working with your child, but at the same time, the child needs to know how to talk to another friend, how to have emotional response to when they see someone crying, when they see someone hungry, when they see someone happy, how to respond to that. Sometimes we have children who have amazing cognitive knowledge about learning. They're really good, like
Yeah.
you know that, okay, they'll probably score really high, but when it comes to their social and soft skills, that's an area that's usually not developed so much.
Yeah.
So that again is a benefit and a plus point of coming to a nursery, because you have your child who is socially aware, who has emotional development as per their age, and is cognitively smart.
So do you follow EYFS curriculum? is
Yes,
it?
we do.
Yeah?
That's early years foundation
Yes.
stage development. And the reason why we follow EYFS, because it's holistic learning. It has 7 areas of development, and those 7 areas, it covers anything that you can think of. Physical development, check. Creativity, check. Speech language, check. Literacy, numeracy, knowledge of the world, all these areas are covered.
Very
the only
good.
thing that's probably left is for the parents to
Yes.
to feed and sleep at home. Rest we
Yes.
can do here. No
Actually,
worries.
to be honest, just to add feeding also, I'm sure a lot of us have picky eaters. My kids are definitely picky eaters, and they eat a lot better in nursery than they eat at home. Trust me. So I don't know what it is in the nursery environment, or in, like, when they see a teacher on their head. I don't know what your kids do, but mine definitely eat better in school than they eat at home. घर पे तो वो होता है कि please खाना खा लो, please खाना खा लो, and I don't know, in nursery they watch without iPads and without TV. How do you girls make it happen?
See, first of all, in this whole nursery, when you take a tour, you'll not find a single TV except for the reception
Yes,
part.
yes.
There is no TV. We don't want any more screens. We know that parents had enough screens last year.
Yes.
Whether parents agree or not.
Yeah, we did. I agree. As a parent, I agree.
So we don't have any screens, and when it comes to eating, drinking, we have a routine for them. Not just the class routine, but we have routine where kids sit together and they see. We always pair up kids, some independent eaters with children who are still needing assistance, so that they see, oh, the other child can eat, my friend can eat, I want to
Yes.
eat too.
Yes.
And even though it becomes a little bit of messy eating
Yeah.
time, but it's beautiful because they
Yes.
get independent, and it's
Yes.
like less effort from us. But parents have to put in a
Absolutely.
lot of effort.
Yeah. As parents, I'm sure we have to put a lot of effort. So messy eating is okay as long as they're eating honestly. Let me look at the questions. Can we just do an audio check, girls? Are we visible? Are we audible? Please just say a yes. I'd love to know that. We have another question from Seema. Do you have transportation? Again.
Yes, we do. We have the bus driver who is registered with RTA. We have a bus assistant who also has training from our side as well as RTA, because they need to be registered in order to go on the bus with children.
Okay, so safety, it feels like, and I've seen the nursery, safety is very, very important in this nursery for sure. We'll take you to a nursery tour in about a few minutes once we answer all the questions, but it's really, really well set up, and I can highly, highly recommend this. And Forum is here all day from morning to evening to take care of it. So kuch bhi hoga to you can just get to her, huh? So she's there. So absolutely highly recommend this. Come for a nursery tour. I think have an initial conversation if you're thinking about putting your child in the nursery, and then explore if it's the right option for you or not. Let me just have a look at questions. Suchi says, I wish it was somewhere near to my place as it's far from my area. Suchi, where do you live? They have a transportation available. So if it's feasible, if it's not too far, then you can now definitely consider this nursery. Another question, Shweta is asking to share location. Shweta, this is in Karama.
Yes.
And it's near
Emirates Post Office.
It's near Emirates Post Office, and the exact location of this nursery, Forum and I both will share after this session. We will share it in the comments. We will also share the nursery contact details in case you're interested in a one-to-one with the management here and interested in a nursery tour just to come and explore. Very good. Let me just check. Ritu says hi. Hi, Ritu. Priya says yes. Development of social skills which are hard for expats living in nuclear families in today's world.
Yes. I would 100% agree to it. Sometimes children don't get to experience time with their, you can say, cousins, with their grandparents.
Yes.
So it's good for them to have a different sort of peer group. At the same time, we know that parents become friends.
Yes.
Parents go out,
Absolutely.
enjoy. We know that parents decide on
Yeah.
schools together, on going to, those hobby classes together.
Yes.
So yes, social skills for the children. At the same time, it also helps parents understand and make new friends in the, you can say, in UAE especially.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And we have a very good mothers group from my child's class, and I absolutely grabbing a early morning coffee with them is one of my highlights mostly. So that's great. Okay, next question. Suchi has a question. Is one of the parents allowed along with their child, as my baby is just 1.5 years old?
Unfortunately, no. What we do is when children come in, we have a time with parents where they say goodbye. We assure the child that, okay, the parent is going to come back, mommy is going to come back and pick you up in X amount of hours, and that day we tell the parents, please be on time.
Yes.
Because your child will be expecting you. Right now, parents are not allowed, especially because of the COVID protocols, because in case there is any, you can say, snafu, then the whole nursery, apart from the adults, the children also get affected. So currently it's not allowed. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, I'm very confident the nursery plays a lot of emphasis on settling the kid, so you don't need to worry about that, Suchi. You will be impressed by how much independent the kids are actually than what we think as parents they are, right? So my kids are so much better behaved in school than they are at home, and I think that's true for a lot of the kids, I'm sure. Let's just look at the questions.
Stickers, that's why.
She bribes them with a lot of stickers, right? Stars and stickers. That's what everybody gets. Manju says, hi Manju, how are you? Shweta says yes. Okay, we are perfectly audible and visible. Garima is asking where are we located. We are, girls, we are located, the nursery is located, and even I am right now located in Al Karama. It's near Emirates Post Office. And after this live session, Forum and I will both share the link of the nursery so that you can come for a nursery tour if you're interested in putting your kid in it. Somebody's asking about timing and fees, please.
Yes,
Say the timing and fees.
Yes, so the timings are from 7 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. in the evening. Yes, we work 13 hours.
Oh, wow,
I'm right
that's
here.
a long day, yeah.
No, very long day,
Yes.
especially. And the fees, it depends on what time you are sending, what's the age of the child. If your child is already independent and in a higher age group, for FS1 and FS2 it differs. So in order to know like exact fees,
Yeah, you need
please
to
let
figure
me
out, yeah, you
please
absolutely
let me know
have
the
to.
child's age so I
Yes.
can guide you more.
Yeah, I think for fees you can get in touch with her in person. It depends on number of days you come, how many hours your child comes, and a lot of other factors. So there's no standard fees, I'm assuming. Do you have any branch in Sharjah?
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no.
But maybe you should open. So we want to.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. If we give her enough love, I'm sure she'll open a branch in Sharjah soon. This nursery is almost full, girls. So she has 45 kids. Imagine 45 kids in a nursery. So they are doing tremendously good work of running a very high quality environment here, essentially. So 45 kids in one nursery is amazing, and they're doing really, really good job. So God bless her, and hopefully she opens a new branch in Sharjah. And I think I saw a JVC also. Somebody lives in JVC. So another branch in JVC, that end of town also. You need to come closer to it. Seema says, I can recommend my friend. She's searching for a nursery.
Surely, everyone helping out
Yes,
matters. It really
absolutely.
helps. Yes, we have different options, so you can just let us know how we can help you, because the nursery is for the parents and for the children rather than all of you coming to us. We would be
Yeah.
happy to help you guys out.
Absolutely. So this is Seema, you should absolutely go and recommend your friends to at least come and visit the nursery. We're not saying register, but come and visit and explore. This is absolutely a very good example of women supporting women, so why not? Okay, Suchi says I live at JVC. Suchi, you live closer to me, but yeah, Forum will come with a nursery there very soon. Dipti says, just joined. Which nursery is this?
Okay, hi Dipti. This is Tapito's nursery. We are located in Karama. We'll share the link, the address, and all the details. We have page on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever you can
Yes,
think of. We are almost there.
absolutely.
So yes, if you have any questions, please do pass it along.
Absolutely. We will share the contact details for you to set up one-to-one meetings for yourself after this session with the nursery. Are there any other questions regarding kids learning, kids education, kids growth, anything related as that you must be having as a parent? I'm sure Forum is very, very happy to answer those. So please ask those questions in the comment and we'll try our best to answer them. I'm just looking through our comments, okay?
In fact, I can share something with them.
Yes, please do share.
So because of COVID, we are not allowed to have papers. We are not doing a lot of paper exchange in order to avoid the whole hassle and practice safety. What we did was that we heard what parents were asking, that how do I know what my child is doing, or what did my child eat if I cannot meet the teacher, if I cannot come inside, what's going on. So what we did for all the parents is that we got an app. I'll just show you against my phone.
Yes.
So this is the app that we have. All the classrooms are registered, and I'll just give you. It's practically like Facebook.
Okay.
In that, instead of status and status updates,
yeah.
you get to see your child. Example, just I'll show. So let's say this is the child. Where's the profile? Sorry. On everyday
Wow.
basis, they get to see whether the child ate, if they used the
Wow.
washroom, all of it. You'll be able to have a very good
So
look
you-
at the child's day.
Oh wow! You also tell them what time they sleep and what time they
Yes.
wake up. Wow.
For children who stay for longer hours,
absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
And then this is the best part. It's Facebook.
Wow, you get a lot of pictures.
Every day.
Amazing.
And our teachers, they don't like to keep a lot of photos on their phone because they're
Okay.
like, oh, we run out of memory.
Yes.
So they upload on
They upload
everyday
it
basis,
there,
and it
yeah.
makes parents really happy because you get to
Wow.
know
I'm
that
really
what did my
impressed
child
with
do
this.
today.
Really, really
Yeah.
impressed.
So
with
every
this.
single activity with explanation about what's going on, you'll see
Okay.
the cute little kids All of them
Wow.
doing sensory play,
Yeah,
having their
yeah,
own
amazing.
farmhouse in the nursery.
Amazing. That is an amazing app. I haven't seen this one before. Wow.
Yeah, so we use the app to keep parents updated so that they always know what's going on. And you
Yes.
can also communicate directly with the teacher on the app. We have a messaging system. So she usually replies, all our teachers, they usually reply in between classes
Mhm.
so that, kids, they need more attention. Parents, the answers can come across
Yeah,
later.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
No, that will be.
I think there's a question.
there's a
somewhere.
question. Okay.
Where it went.
Which curriculum?
We have British curriculum. We follow EYFS framework. EYFS framework I mentioned earlier is Early Years Foundation Stage program. It's a holistic program. Another reason why I say it's holistic is because usually when we think about curriculum and learning, it comes to literacy, it comes to numeracy, general knowledge. But what we forget is sometimes their physical and fine motor development.
Mhm.
What I mean by that is your child, gaining weight on a certain, you can say scale? Is your child increasing, the height is basically growing? Is your child's pencil skills, their grip basically good? Is your child able to, walk independently, go through stairs, access a lot of resources in terms of playground independently? So this is a portion that we usually miss as parents outside.
Yeah.
And what we skip out in school, because school they have their recess time.
Yes.
That's the time they go out and
Right,
play.
go
Or
out
there's
and play.
PE time, which is a specific sport that they'll play.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to nurseries, we make sure that it's recorded. We have a nurse here from DHA.
Mhm.
She keeps track of every child's weight, height, BMI,
Wow. Mhm.
their hearing skills, their visual skills on a weekly basis.
Amazing.
And previously we used to have a doctor used to come in and do the same thing on every 15-day fortnightly basis.
Mm-hmm.
But now because of COVID, yeah, so the nurse does it and she keeps on updating. And trust me, our nurse is amazing.
Oh,
Because
very
she has no worries. She'll directly call the parent and be like, your child lost weight, can I get some explanation? So yeah, you get to basically answer the nurse's question rather than thinking, why is my
That's
child
great.
losing weight?
Yes, exactly.
She is in that way very bossy that, why is this happening to your child? She'll question you
doing
for
her
that.
job well.
Yeah, she has a very good way of, your child didn't come today, may I know why?
Wow.
So rather than, now we have parents who really message us, we are just taking a day off, we are going to sleep off. Or I get messages in the night from mothers on the
Yes.
nursery number that, okay, we are sleeping off and it's late, so the child will not come tomorrow.
Yeah.
The nurse will read it. If she doesn't get that message, she'll call the first thing in the morning at 8 o'clock. The parent receives a call,
Oh, okay.
why are you not here?
Yeah, you better not enjoy a late night.
So she's amazing as well.
Girls, very very impressed with the nurse stories, and also very impressed with the Facebook app. I've not seen that in my kids' nursery so far. So it's almost like a Facebook app which you get to see, where you get to see your kids' activities, and it actually has stores like went to the bathroom, slept, woke up, ate food, did not eat food. So you get all the information while you're sitting at home, and Facebook ki tarah you can scroll it and you can see what your kids are up to, along with lots of photographs. Which are very precious memories at that age for our kids, for us to save and see what they are up to in the nursery. So that's very good job done, honestly. Let's just check. Okay, name of the nursery and location.
It's Tapito's Nursery. The location is in Al Karama near the Emirates Post Office. We'll be putting on the link to social media, Google Pin.
Yes.
So it becomes easier for everyone
Absolutely.
to access.
Absolutely, we
Yes.
should. Thank you so much. One last question before we go on a nursery tour. Are you closing down during summers, or are you going to be around?
No, we are going to be around.
What are you up to in the summers?
So for summers, we have summer camp or the summer term.
Yes.
Especially since last year nurseries were closed, parents were at home, screen time.
Yeah.
I usually say screen time on the
Yes.
low
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to accept.
But
This time we are open throughout, and we are going to host all the children coming in
Okay.
for sports, for arts. We are having special people, professionals coming in to
Okay.
do certain activities with them.
Okay.
When it comes to sensory, when it comes to physical development, arts. We also have someone really special planned in.
Okay.
who's coming for story reading because
Very
it's their own
nice.
book. So we are the
Oh.
author coming in,
Very
and it's
nice.
going to be during August month.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
so-
good. And do the kids have to be registered with you for joining the
camp?
summer camp, or can
No.
they just sign up for the summer camp?
They can directly sign up for the summer camp.
Okay.
We have, like, you can say, a very less amount of spaces left.
Okay.
So
She's
yes,
getting full already. Wow.
yes,
Okay.
because we have siblings who go to school.
Yes.
Then all the siblings are coming in the summer because parents unfortunately cannot travel right now.
Yeah, so you can't take that much time off.
Yeah, and especially with kids, it becomes riskier for parents. So
Yes.
that they come over here, they enjoy because their sibling is already enjoying.
Yes.
Sometimes we have children who go to school.
Yes.
They come to pick up their sibling here, and they're like, "Why can't I go in?"
It sounds more
So
fun.
for them, we have the summer camp as well.
Okay. So yes, very few places left for the summer camp. If you want to sign up your kids, now is the time. Please connect with Forum on one-on-one. We'll leave her contact details for you to sign up. Siblings are welcome also, and lots of sports activities plans, lots of art and craft activities planned, and in fact book reading, which I think is the highlight of this summer camp with an author coming in. So even if you don't want to sign up for the full next term, you can go explore the nursery during the summer camp time and see if it's right for you, if your kid settles in, and then you can take the longer term decision, right? We have a question from Malvika. Hey, hi Malvika. Any other branch near JLT, JBR, or any plan to open up soon? See, you are in demand on my side of town.
Thank you, Bhavika. Fingers crossed. We are actually planning to, you can say, expand.
Yes.
But it's taking a little bit of time because there was change from MOE to KHDA.
Yes.
Pretty sure parents who are already going to nursery, they'll know
Okay.
that earlier it was Ministry of Education who
Yes.
was taking care of the nurseries, but now we are under KHDA.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that transition, the whole expansion plan is right now on a little bit of,
Yeah.
you can say, pause.
Okay.
Yes,
but
but
she'll come
hopefully.
soon. She'll come soon.
Yes.
Yeah, we should all give her our blessings
Yes.
that she opens up a nursery on the new Dubai side soon, because you can see a lot of demand there, right? So next, girls, we are going to take you around the nursery and we'll do a quick tour with Forum, and we'll see everything that she's set up for different sections of kids. So they have bubbles for each age group, and the kids only stay in their own bubble. They do not interact with kids from other areas. And so let's go for a nursery tour.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to change the camera to the other side. Just make sure. And we'll follow Forum, okay? You have to wear your mask, right?
Yes.
When you go around the nursery. Let's do that.
As long as kids are gone, at least we can.
Yeah,
First.
that's okay.
So this is the FS1 classroom. This we have kept it more open, more spacious, more open-ended.
Yes.
Because children are still having that transition into their academic learning.
Yes.
FS2 becomes more on the academic learning side, where parents are like, oh, my child should read, my child should be writing,
Yeah.
all of it. This is our FS1 classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have lots of themes going on currently.
I can see magna tiles here. My kids love magna tiles.
It's still
And the
good.
world map. And it's a very spacious classroom actually. How many kids do you have here, Forum, in this
Over
room?
here we have 10 kids.
Okay.
But we try to keep it up to 8 and 9.
Okay.
And not exceed the number, because we do keep spaces empty for parents who are going to be working full day.
Yes.
Because from ministries and also right now they get preference.
Okay.
Yes. So we have to keep a space for their child
Yes.
always available.
So yeah, you can try and sneak your kid in
Okay.
if you are working.
Sure.
Yes. All right. Let's go to the next one.
Sure.
Oh, this is nice. The height chart. Okay.
These are the cubbies. All
Yes.
the places where kids' belongings stay.
Yeah.
They don't really come into the classes because of the current protocols.
Okay.
So we sanitize their bags, we sanitize everything when they come by the teaching assistant it's sanitized, and when they come into the class they only bring their water bottle and a lunch box.
All right.
And we have food trays in every specific class. You might see this one.
Yeah. So that's the food and water tray.
Everything is kept there.
Yeah.
So the child can also access it. Sometimes they don't like to say that I want water.
Yeah.
They would rather just go and pick
Pick
their
it up.
bottle. So
All
that
right.
independence also comes through.
Yes. And this is which class?
This is the FS2 classroom.
Yes.
You'll see it's more academic based,
Yeah.
more learning. We have Arabic as well in our FS2
Wow.
class.
Ooh, Arabic corner.
Yes. The teacher over here, she specializes in 3 languages: English, Arabic, and French.
Awesome.
She does all three with the children.
Wow.
And she's also a teacher who works with children with special needs.
Okay.
Because a lot of parents prefer one-on-one attention, children with inclusion needs. So they usually come for FS2 over here.
Alrighty. Awesome. And what was this project? You told me this project was.
Oh yes, this is a funny story. We are right now talking about farm animals and how they build their houses.
Mhm.
It's a line of inquiry for this week.
Yes.
And children decided to build that they're going to take all the farm animals and jail them in one of the
Wow.
places.
So the farm animals are in jail, okay?
Yeah.
That's a
And-
magnetile constructed jail.
And this was all built by kids. And we didn't like tell them anything. It's their project and it's a group project. You'll see 3 of them.
Yes.
Because they built it in groups of 2.
Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go to the next room.
Oh, the washroom.
Yes.
Each floor we have their washroom and it's very much child age appropriate. So you'll see the small ones.
Yeah, you can see the small ones with even, spacing in between them.
Yeah, social distancing.
Social distancing in the washroom. That's happening. And look at that cute wash basin. It's the size is amazing, yeah.
The children find that's how they become confident.
Yeah.
And that's how parents are like, why do they not eat at home and
Yes.
wash their hands? But here they do.
They do, exactly.
It's age appropriate.
Age
for them.
appropriate. Absolutely.
This is also another one of our classroom. Right now we are using this classroom for children to cope up with their speech, language and communication development. Because we have come across a lot of parents requesting the same because of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So this room, we dedicated it for children to have more one-on-one time with the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
They have a sensory small area for children who tend to get
Yeah, can I
upset.
show that sensory area?
Yes, please.
Oh, there's lots of sand in there, so
They get to play sand and you can say messy playtime really eases children into their environment and into their own you can say self. Because sometimes children feel out of you can say place
Mm-hmm.
like the adults.
Yeah.
Same they do because they see other kids playing with other kids. They see that, oh, am I missing my friend? We have children who sometimes don't come in.
Yes.
And their friends and they're like, oh, my friend didn't come in today. Today
Yeah.
we had a similar thing. The child is upset. My best friend's aren't here.
Yeah.
And parents also know this. The mother is like, I forgot to ask whether he's coming or not. And
Aww.
I was like, no. The child's upset. But when
Yeah.
we give them these kind of activities, it really calms them down.
Yes.
Then we explain it to them that, see, your friend is going to come back tomorrow.
Mm.
So in that way, a lot of emotional development also takes place in terms of, maturity.
Yeah.
From an early age, it really helps parents also. Then they won't have any tantrums in the mall.
Yeah, perfect. And I think they make friends here, and that's an important concept that you need to learn early on. It's great.
We have parents on weekly basis.
Yes.
We have one-on-one webinars.
Okay.
We also have a weekly note, one which the nurse sends and one is sent by me.
Okay.
We address any concerns that parents have and we do it as a generalized topic.
Yes.
Because I know that if it's for one parent, it's going to be for another as well.
Yes.
So what we do is we have topics coming up or concerns from parents coming up. My child is a picky eater.
Mhm.
Or my child cannot sleep.
Yes.
Or you can say I'm not able to give enough water. Or what do we do for summers? So we address all these topics on webinars. We continuously have some or the other thing planned every week.
Wow, very nice. Great. So somebody just joined in. We are going down, and while I answer this question, can you please tell me name and location, please?
The name is Tappy Toes Nursery and we're located in Karama, near the Emirates Post Office.
Yes, and after this live, we will share the location details and all the contact details. We saw the first floor of the nursery, and now we're going down to the ground floor.
Yes. We have a door here
Yeah.
and kids are not allowed to go by themselves on the stairs.
Yes.
They're always accompanied with one adult. Usually it becomes two because either it's the admin who's here and the teaching assistant who comes to collect the child from the class. So 2 adults and 1 child. The child is happily going to the class.
That's great. That's great.
This is our play area.
So this is the play area.
And everything in the play area keeps on changing, you can say, on weekly basis.
Okay.
Because we have football equipment, we have basketball equipment, baseball. So every time, depending on what theme is going on,
Yeah.
we give them that space to enjoy it in terms of physical development as well.
Wow. So that's the
Right
play
now
area.
it's fun, so you can see everything colorful and green.
Yes, it's quite nice and colorful actually.
Yes.
All right.
Let me show you. This is
This
also
is-
one of our classrooms.
What age is this for?
This is for the 2 to 3 years old.
So this is the classroom for 2 to 3 years old.
Yes, they have more space, and since it's on the ground floor, they don't have to struggle with the stairs.
Yeah.
And we make sure that children under the age of 2, usually that's the rule, but what we do is 2.5 to 2.8, they don't go up the stairs. We
Okay.
tend to have them here, enjoy the class. Once
Mm.
they're above 3,
Yeah.
we let them go up.
All right. Yeah, I think that's safer. Yeah. So if your kid is below 3 years of age, they'll be in one of these classrooms, which is on the ground floor.
They have enough space to,
It's a very nice and spacious classroom, to be honest. It's very good sized. Probably it's not coming along that much in the live, but it's very, very good size. Which curriculum? Which curriculum?
EYFS under British curriculum.
Yes.
That's early years foundation stage program, and it covers for children up to the age of 6. And another thing I would like to really address is that parents usually think, if I send my child to a British curriculum or a Montessori nursery, would they be able to switch to, let's say, CBSE curriculum?
Mm.
The nursery curriculum does not affect anything in terms of your child's big school curriculum. In fact, we support it. Every curriculum, whether it's Indian curriculum, American, Australian, IB, all of them, they all come from a basic thought that children should have certain level of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
They should be supported. And the same is followed by all the nurseries in Dubai. And I wouldn't just say mine, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah, of course,
all the
of course.
nurseries in Dubai.
Of course.
We are here to support parents and children so that when the transition happens, parents should be choosing with more awareness. At the same time, the child can settle into any curriculum because all the topics are addressed.
Very nice. All right. Which is the next area we're going to?
Next area, this is the cutest and the most loving part. Most kids always go here.
Wow, this is the baby. Oh, that's where they can sleep if they need a little nap.
Yes.
Wow.
This is one of the favorite areas possible.
Yes, it is.
The mirrors, they
Oh.
love seeing themselves.
Yeah, I know. The babies must be loving these mats. Yeah, wow.
Yes, babies, the funny thing is that babies love to see themselves in the mirror.
Yes.
And we have kids who now know angry face, smiling face. They have their own kind of faces.
Yes.
They talk to themselves in the mirror. So
Yeah.
this is how their speech begins in the very early, you can say, months.
Okay,
We
wow.
have, this class specifically right now, we have children, we have kids who are age group between one is 6 months,
Mhm.
another is 8 months.
Mhm.
One child has just turned 1
Wow.
a couple of weeks back.
Yes.
So all of them, they really enjoy this. We
Yeah.
have seen children take their first steps.
Wow,
in this classroom.
beautiful.
We have seen children, sit by themselves or stand up on their own, and we record it for all the parents, and we immediately send it. Your child
Yes.
today stood up for the first time.
For the first
and
time.
it's, you can say, one of those fundamental memories that
Yes.
a parent usually wants to see and wants the record of it.
Yes.
So we ensure that it's always there. Teachers and teaching assistants over here,
Yes.
they will always have a phone around them because it's something new.
Yes,
Every
exactly.
time
They are doing something new. So they have children as small as 6 months, girls. So if you are one of those working mothers who needs to go back to work, be comfortable, sending your kid to nursery. So this is a great example of kids as little as 6 months, 8 months, 1 year coming to the nursery and taking their steps here. Great.
In November when we started, the nurse's daughter,
Mm-hmm.
earlier she had apprehensions, should I bring my child?
Yeah.
Should I not? It's COVID times. And she did, and at that time she was 5 months old.
Okay.
And she was one of her first babies.
Wow.
And right now we see her, walking around.
Walking
in
and
the
running
nursery.
around
It's her
almost.
own place.
Yes.
It's
So
really
she's grown
sweet
up
also.
here. Yeah, she's
So
grown up
babies
here.
Really, when they have a certain place where they grow up,
Yes.
as much as their house, they connect with us, they connect with the teachers, teaching assistants. They ask, in case one of us goes on holiday, where are they?
Yeah.
So that bond itself starts from a very early age.
Very good. And shall we see the entrance area and we'll wrap it up there?
Yes, surely.
So we'll show you how you enter into the nursery. It's very nicely done.
Yes, so that's our entrance.
Yes. So when you enter, there's usually an admin person standing here who will check your temperature, sanitize your lower half of your body, and then that's only when you can enter, right?
Yes. We have shoes over here for kids.
Yes. So they're labeled shoes for every kid.
Yes. They stay here. They don't go home with the kids. They come in whatever shoes they're wearing. We change them. That's why we have a small chair over here.
Yeah.
They said we use the sanitizer machine.
Yes.
We sanitize them. We sanitize their bags. Their whatever belongings they bring. Basically, everything is sanitized, and then only they go in.
Mm-hmm.
We have temperature check in the entrance and while they go. Along with that, in the classes, every 1 hour we check their temperature.
Wow. Temperature check every 1 hour.
Yes,
Awesome.
and we maintain records for the same because in case we see any up and down going on, so we can keep a track of when it started.
Yes. Awesome. So let me come back online. Hello. Hi girls. So I hope you really enjoyed the nursery tour, and I think you probably found the whole I think for me the highlight was so many health and safety measures have been taken in this nursery to make sure it's a very safe environment for everybody. And I can see when Forum speaks, she speaks from the heart. So she's herself is so passionate about working with kids and making sure it's a good environment for the kids to grow, for the kids to learn, that I think I would be very happy to recommend this nursery. We are going to leave the contact details of the nursery after this live session. If you're interested in a one-to-one, please go say hello to her. I'm sure she'll have more questions which you haven't asked on the live. If you have more, you have a lot of the parents have anxiety about sending kids to the nursery. For us especially, I think for moms, I can talk for myself. I was very nervous about when my kids went to the nursery first time, whether they will settle or not settle. So if you have questions regarding that, I'm sure Forum will be very, very happy to answer those. And in general, come for a nursery tour. Sign up for the summer camp if you want to. And if not, just I'm really hoping you enjoyed this live and had a good time this evening. So see you all IWT. Have a very, very, very good evening.